Hey guys, it's Mist here again for another video today, and we are back with our fantasy draft franchise mode. And unfortunately, in the last episode, we did get eliminated in the Stanley Cup final by the Nashville Predators. So, yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. We had 2-0 series lead, then lost 4 straight games, I believe. Yeah, we won game 1 and 2 on home ice, then we lost 2 in overtime in a row, and we lost 2 in regulation in a row after dropping a 52-win season. Oh man, it was unfortunate, but we move on from the past and we look to the present and the future. So this team could be changing a lot this year. I don't know how much. I don't know how much this team will be the same. It's going to be interesting to find out. That's for sure. So, is there anywhere I haven't actually scouted yet? Yeah, here. We'll go a week here for the forwards, and then we'll also check the goalies there as well. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I did 2 weeks. Never mind. Actually, I don't know if you can scout that last week. So, yeah, all right. That is the lottery. Anaheim wins the draft lottery. Interesting to see there. I don't know if they've ever won the lottery before. Now let's check retired players. I don't think anybody should be retiring from us, especially not our goalies. So I was correct there. Now let's go see the entire league to see, just out of curiosity, Rick Nash, Thomas Vanek, Joe Pavelski, Thomas Plekanec, Duncan Keith, David Backus, Ladd, Brown, Dustin Brown, yeah, Vermette, Richards, Hudler, Boyce, Vaneuf, Nielsen, McCulloch, Ham Hughes, Molson, Martin, Enstrom, Booth, Wisniewski, Grabowski, East. All right. I think that's enough names. Goalies, no, Lettinen, Halak, Elliott, Emery, Montoya. All right, well, I mean, there's some other ones, but those were the bigger names there, so very interesting seeing those guys go down. Not a lot of people did go down, though, so at the same time, it's yeah, you're happy about getting taken off the trade block. That's nice, buddy. I am going to edit my entire trade block because I do not want any trade offers right now. There's no one I want to get rid of. Maybe Fiala, actually, to be honest. That wouldn't be too bad. Maybe I should put Fiala on to see what we can get. Should we? Maybe. I wouldn't mind. You know what? I think I will. Just to see what we can get. Trade block. Let's edit the trade block. Let's put Kevin Fiala on there. We'll see if anybody wants to actually give us something decent for him. He's got a lot of value, so I highly doubt it. He's still a very good player. It's just I don't have the room for him, and he's not a great sim player with us either. So let's start the draft. We'll see what's up. Hopefully we actually do have a pick sometime in this season, or in this first round. We do 18th overall, which we definitely got from another team. Yeah, probably Buffalo because they have 2 in a row. Oh, that would be ours. We would be the 29th. So Buffalo has the 28th and the 29th pick. So Buffalo and I actually just switched picks, I believe. Well, no, Buffalo has ours. I don't know who we took, to be honest. Interesting. All right, though. Let's see. I wonder what we can get. Let's just go back to the start of the draft. Backus, medium elite. Schlemko, medium elite. Loktionov, medium elite. Lindback, high top 6. Zenon, low elite. Scatchard, medium elite as well. Damn, Zenon and Colorado and Ottawa both missed out on a medium elite. Gilbert, medium elite goaltender. Creamer, low top 6. That's a bad pick for the top 10. Kurtz, high top 6, medium top 6, medium top 4, low top 4, medium top 6, low top 4, medium top 4, low top 4, medium top 6, and we got our pick. So, now, one thing we need to look at, we definitely do not need a goalie. Now, I mean, we definitely don't need a forward either, so realistically, I should probably take a defenseman. And Giuliano looks to be the best one. That is for sure supposed to go in the first round. Maybe Kolonos, but he is supposed to go first, second, so he wouldn't be the most ideal pick to go with. But I mean, okay, let's just not sort it by defense real quick. So potential wise, Zykov, Keith, Kabibulin, and Giuliano. Giuliano has like that Keith kind of value, but he is projected to go first round. So let's see. So we move down to the exact potentials. We will see if there's an exact. I did see there was an exact top 4, so maybe he wouldn't be too bad. But like I said, he was projected to go first or second, I believe. So I'm interested to see if we can ever actually get to it. So many freaking potentials to look at here, man. Come on, please. Where is it? Like shit. Exact players, please. Alright, yeah, so there is a exact top 4, which if we have a second rounder, I think, I mean, he only has some some league interest. I don't know how I feel about that. What's his name? Robinson Colanos. He looks pretty decent. Basically has 4-star everything, 3 to 4.5, or 3 to 4-star in everything basically, and then the physical is just low, to be honest. So don't know how I feel about that, but I think we definitely will go with Giuliano. Joe Giuliano, a defensive defenseman. He's 18. He looks pretty good. He is listed as a high top 6, but we've only scouted him twice, so he could be very good. So let's go and make this pick. Hopefully he's decent. Low top 4. All right, that's not too bad. Interesting. Sim2 user pick. Hopefully we do have one in the second round. I honestly don't know. We may not have one at all in this draft, to be honest. So, I don't know, we do have one in the second round. Very good. Now, I think if that exact player isn't there, okay, he's not. So, I think we will just pick up the guy who had, let's sort it by the round real quick. There was someone, yeah, the exact top 6, so Grier. What's his name? Taylor Grier. He looks to be a pretty decent prospect. We scouted him 7 times in the SHL. He looks pretty decent. Exact top 6. You know what? Sure, we'll go with him. So that's probably low top 6. Yep. All right, very good. We'll sim to our next pick just to see. Hopefully we can get some other players. I mean, to be honest, I think I might go for another defenseman. We definitely don't need a goalie. I still don't know what I'm going to do with Blackwood and Korpisalo because they are both very, very good. Well, one's a lot better than the other. Well, not a lot better, but one's definitely better than the other one. So we actually did not have a pick in the 3rd, 4th round, so we now move to the 5th round. Now we see who we can get here. Not looking too good. Still not looking too good. All right, so I would kind of still like a defenseman, but at the same time, they don't look too good. There's not a high AHL top 2, which is kind of an L. What about exact? There's an exact AHL top 2. Offensive defenseman. He is projected to go undrafted, though, so I don't know how I feel about that. Coco is a AHL top 6. He is projected to go 5th, 6th round, so I think, honestly, we might have to take him. Vesa Coco, 19. He's an overager. Kind of looks okay. Is there anyone projected to go 4th round? No. So Coco looks like he could go next. He's a 2-way forward. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. He's got a decent shot. I've only scouted him twice, but he is projected to go 5th, 6th. He doesn't have any league interest, but this guy does, and I do want defenseman. Chisholm, Declan Chisholm. I don't know why I said Declan. Chisholm, yeah. He's also an overager. He does have high league interest, though, still. AHL top 4, we'll try it. Chisholm, be decent. Low AHL top 2 is not very decent. That's actually kind of an L, to be honest. Yeah, usually these later draft picks, so when there's no more created players in the draft, usually they're pretty decent. That wasn't too good, to be honest. Now what? Is there anybody with high league interest? There are still a few, so Abraham, I don't know. It's one of those ways to pronounce it, probably Abraham. Frederic Abraham, yeah, probably. It's definitely French. Frederic Abraham, yeah. I should say it every time. You know what? I'm going to draft him just because his name, Frederic Abraham. Welcome to the New Jersey Devils. Now, do we have one more pick in the 7th round, or are we done? We do have one more pick. All right. To be honest, That's what I was thinking, and Buffalo was thinking smart there. If there's a goalie here, I think I might just take him just so he may. There is AHL backup, undrafted. We're just gonna pick him up. Low A or medium AHL starter. That's not too bad, and that is the rest of the draft. So, very good, guys. It was an okay draft. Giuliano and Grier look pretty decent. Yeah, they're three, not so much, but that's okay. Hopefully, we have some decent potential players out of those three. Or those two, I should say, not even those three. We'll advance a day, move on to the re-sign phase, which could be very interesting. I don't know how I feel about this. We got to sign Draisaitl, Korpisalo, Bigris, Gauthier, Nielsen, Blackwood. Both goalies need to be re-signed this year. I don't know what I want to do. Korpisalo is an RFA. He wants 8.3. Blackwood, he still only wants 0.9. Well, I think we'll definitely sign him. That's for sure. Because, I mean, if he goes to free agency and I put him as an RFA and he only wants 0.9, I won't get anything back. But I know he has a lot of value, so I think definitely not going to do that. So, we will start off with Draisaitl, man. Draisaitl, Captain Dad style, offer a contract. All right, let's see. So, I would like to lock him up long term. It's a lot of fucking money, though. A lot of friggin' money. Sorry, my bad. So, 2 years is the cheapest he wants, but I don't want to lock him up for 2 years. I want to go like 6 years. 5 years? 4? No. 6? 8? That's a lot of money for 8, man. 6 years. 6 years at 10.3. I could do that. Okay, you know what? Let's see. 10,339. I know I can lower that a lot. So let's see. Times 0.85. I can lower that down to 8788. So that's 87. No, that's 8.8 million. So that's not a bad contract. We will offer that to him. Now Korpisalo as well. He will want a decent amount of money. Should we go 8 years for Korpisalo? I think so. How old will he be? He'll be 34, which is pretty decent. 33. Okay, wait. So I'm not gonna do 1 year. I'm not gonna do any less than 4 years. Yeah, I'm not. Or probably, yeah. I'm not gonna do any less than 4 years. So, should we line him up with Draisaitl? Or should I do something else? 6 years. I feel like 7 years wouldn't be too bad. Okay, you know what? Let's do 7 years. Let's put in 885,000 times 0.85. I'm still doing the 85% trick, guys, just because this team is gonna need some cap space. So 7.522. Which I can get him for 7.525. All right, that's good. Now, Bigris as well is going to want a decent contract. So, 4 years, 5 years, 4 years, 5. He doesn't want that much more for 5. I think I'll do 5. So, 7,175,000. Oh, I did 71 million by accident. All right, let's try that again. All right, that should be 6.098. So 6.1 is what I can get him for. Which now I am very interested to see how much cap space we now have. Getting those three, or hopefully they all do accept. Let's see. Draisaitl accepts, Korpisalo accepts, and Bigris accepts. Those three know for sure that this is a team that will win eventually. We just need to keep our pieces and hopefully not get dummies. So we still got 15 million cap space. That's 2 entry-level deals that end next year. Wait, is that an entry-level deals? I don't think so. Can I see Del Call's stats? Those aren't entry-level deals anymore, are they? Yeah, okay, no, that's what I thought. Gauthier now wants a big contract as well, though, so how long? 5.5, 5.2, 5.8, 6.3. Oh, man, it goes so high after 3 years. Okay, you know what? We'll go 3 years then. Let's see. 5.5 is still a pretty high contract for him. 4.7 is what I can get him for. So hopefully I still have some room for everyone else. Blackwood, cannot believe he wants 0.9. That's freaking ridiculous, man. One more year for him at 0.9, I'd say so. I mean, to be honest, 2 years, 3 years. 2 years. I mean, like 1 year, if I have to re-sign him next year with Dalkal, Svechnikov, who else? Wyman, Bertuzzi. Okay, you know what? I think we'll do at least 2 years then for... Wait, who expires in 2 years? Is there anyone that's big that expires in 2 years? Wait, go to goalies. If I sign him for 2 years... Where is he? Where the heck? Blackwood. All right, if I sign him for 2 years, that's 2022, 2023. Let's go to all skaters. Who expires in 2023? That is big. No, well, I was going to say no one, but From, Rasmussen, Fiala, Grabeshkov, Dudera, Keith Coate. So it's really only Rasmussen and Fiala that I have to worry about. Well, and From, depending on how much From grows. So I think that's fine. Damn, yeah, Rasmussen's still on an entry-level deal. Hype. All right, well, I think I'll... Don't think I should... Well, 2 years, I mean... 2 years, hopefully I'll know what I want to do with this team by then. So I think we'll do 2 years for him. 1.85. I do want to do the 85% trick just to see. 1.85. Because I do want to save some cap space for whenever we need it. 1.575 is what I can get him for. Yep, very good. Now Andrew Nielsen, a very good defenseman for us. He wants a pretty big contract as well, so I mean, I could go like 8 years with him. I'd rather do 7 years though, to be honest. 5, 8. How much is that? Get him for 4.95. Should I do that? That's a pretty good contract for him, to be honest. He's 86 overall. I think we will do that. All right, now let's back out, and we'll see if those guys accept. Hopefully. But if they don't, that's actually a bit of an L, to be honest. So Blackwood does, Gauthier does, Nielsen does. All right. Now, how much cap space do we got? We are on the edge of doing this, man. We got 6.8 left. We need to sign Foligno. Shouldn't be too big of a contract. 1.5, is that the cheapest he wants? 1. I mean, I don't think I want him till he's 35, to be honest. 1.5. 3 years. 3 years doesn't sound too bad. 1.5. All right. So I will do that. I actually like that. That's not too bad for 3 years for him, for his role. I think that's okay. So 1.275. I should be able to get him for. It does say 1.275 exact, but I should be able to get him for that. So now Caleb Jones as well. Should we lock him up till he's done growing? I'd say that's not a bad idea. 1.697. He will want 1.442, so I can give him 1.45. Should accept that. Okay, so that's good. That is good. Will those two players accept? Foligno and Jones, will they come back? Jones does, Foligno does. Very good. Let's go back to the contracts really quickly. And now we got 5.7 left. And when I was looking at goalies, when I was just seeing for Blackwood, what we're gonna do, I don't know, to be honest. So Korpisalo, Blackwood. All right. So do I want Wedgwood back? Alexis Gravel should be the starter. So I think I'll let Wedgwood go. And I do need to sign Gravel, so Gravel will be the starter with Doljic the backup. Wedgwood, I'm sorry, buddy, you're gone. You've been here for a very long time, but thank you very much. He does want a two-way. Oh, this is the entry-level deal. So wait, 8-8. What can I get that for? I'm just gonna lower it because if he does grow, then that could be very bad as well. So I can get him for 748. I don't know if we can even lower it that much. All right, yeah, we can. 7.5. All right, that's what I will get him for then. We'll have Daljic as the backup. Now forwards, let's see. Overall wise, do we have everyone for this season? Wait, let's go back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, good. Elias Anderson will definitely come back for the AHL. 3 years, he wants 9.25, so we'll give him 8.25. Stromwall, I don't know. Stromwall just hasn't done anything for us, to be honest. I'll also do 8.25 for him. Karostalev, same thing. He just hasn't really done anything for us. We'll do 7.75 for him. All right, now who? Kavasha, 64 overall. He just doesn't have the greatest potential. So Abram, we just drafted him. He's 60 overall at 19. Gruyere, we also just drafted him, 63 at 18. Not too great either. All right, how about the defenseman now? I do want to see how good that player we drafted was. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top 6 still isn't the greatest. Our bottom 2 aren't the greatest. That's the thing. Chychrun and Jones. I mean, Chychrun's pretty decent, but Jones kind of brings that down. So then 1, 2, 3. Giuliano actually can start this season, so we'll offer him a contract then. We'll go 7.75 for him. Jarmelson will also bring back, or is this bring back, or is this his entry-level deal? I think that's his entry-level deal, to be honest. And then Keith or Dudera will play. I don't want to sign anybody else. Glebov also looks okay. And then we're good for goalies, so I believe that is everyone we need to re-sign then. Looking good. All right. Very interesting to see that. So advance a day. Will all those players except Giuliano, Stromwall, Karostalev, Jarmelson, Gravel, I still don't know, Anderson. All right, very good. Now, if we go back to contracts really quickly, seeing that we do have everyone re-signed, we still got 5.1 to go. So I do want to check one more thing really quickly. This episode's getting a little bit long, so I'm sorry about that. But forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, shit. One sec. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so I mean, maybe it wouldn't be too bad to get a better bottom line player, but at the same time, Booma's great because he's actually listed as a fourth liner. I don't have to give him any more ice time, but I still do. Fromm's listed as a third, but he plays third. Foligno's also a fourth, and he plays fourth. Bertuzzi can play fourth as well. So you know what? I'm not going to change anything except for maybe Fiala. I still don't know. Nobody offered me a trade for Fiala, so defense, though, if I can get someone for Jones, like get someone to replace Jones, like 82, 83 overall, I might do it, and then Jones can make that AHL team a lot better just with his presence down there, so that may not be too bad of an idea. So let's go and see free agency just to see what is here. Hopefully something decent is here, though, and we did re-sign everyone. We only lost one player, which I'm very okay with. He was our AHL starter, but it wasn't even that great, so still would kind of like to put Fiala there just to see. I mean, I don't really want to get rid of him, to be honest, but wait, surplus. Is this players I want back? I don't know. Wait, surplus and wants. Alright, so yes, so surplus can be gone. Can get rid of those three. I don't want to get rid of anybody else, but there are players I do want. So let's see, who or what do I want to edit to that I want? Picks I want this year: first I want, second, third I want, fourth and down I don't want. Future picks as well, I do want the same thing. I want first, second, and thirds. Fourth and down I want off. All right. Now potential wise, 17 to 33. I mean, I'd prefer younger, to be honest. I'd prefer like no older than 28. Top 4 defenseman. Top 6 for defense. I mean, top 6. I like him to be like 3.5 to higher. Potential low to high doesn't matter. Salary cap doesn't matter. Well, I think that's good. All right. Now that's defense. So forwards. Are all three of them defense? Really? Okay, wait. Let's go forwards. I actually don't want goalies. So forwards. Player overall. I think we'll just do any. So 17 to 30 or 28 probably again. Also 3.5 star or higher is good. All right. So then I think we'll go for 2 forwards and one goalie. Or 2 forwards and 1 defense. Sorry. Player role any 17 to 33. Or sorry, not 33, 28, sorry, yeah, and that should be good. Now, hopefully someone will want to get Fiala, and honestly, if we just get draft picks for him, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing, but at the same time, he is a pretty big part to this team, so we'll go look at free agency to see what's here. Oh, Tyson, oh man, should I bring the duo? Should I bring the duo in? I'm trying to think. Maybe I could. If I did that, though, let's see. Let's go back to the team for a sec. If I were to bring those 2 in, let's go to manage contracts. I do want to see what is here really quickly. As my computer starts dying, I can hear that. It's actually an L. 1 second, guys. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't die really quickly, because I can hear it starting to overheat a little bit, which is actually bad. So I think we should still be good. Hopefully it's okay now, or it quiets down a little bit. All right, so let's go check defense really quickly. All right, defense. So main roster in the system, main roster. So can you guys hear that? You might be able to. I don't know if you can or not, to be honest. So, Clefball and Bigris will probably still play top 2. Nielsen, is he listed as a top 4? He is. Chitrin is not. Jones is not. In the system, Wyman. So he's also listed as a top 4. All right, so I'm not going to be able to do that then. I'm not going to be able to sign those 2 defensemen without having one of those players not be happy about ice time, which I honestly don't want to do. Can you hear that now? Computer's actually dying. Okay, you know what, guys? I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed, or if you're new around here, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully my computer cools down. Jesus.